We're going to start with grammar review number 2, which is dealing with only verbs. It will be shorter than your nouns and pronouns review. But verbs are one of the easiest parts of speech to identify because many verbs are just action words. These are words like run, jump, swim, caught, counted, fell, anything that shows action. And if you're having a difficult time deciding the verb in a sentence, just ask yourself, could I do this? If, for example, you have Mary caught the pop fly, and you can't really decide which word is the verb, then just ask yourself, what is it that I can physically go do? You can physically go catch. So Mary caught the pop fly. Caught would be your verb. Verbs also help to indicate the time that the action took place. For example, we can have the actions in the present, such as the spider weaves a web, or it can show the action took place in the past. Past meaning anywhere from 1,000 years ago to just 5 minutes ago. So the spider wove a web during the night. And then verbs can also show action that occurred in the future. The spider will weave a new web after the storm. In addition to action verbs, which, like I said, they're very easy to identify, you have linking verbs. And these verbs express a state of being. Just because you are alive, you are a verb. So am, is, are, was, were, seem, feel, and become all express a state of being. For example, in the present, I am tired. And in the past, after my workout, I became very weak. And in the future, I will be strong tomorrow. A good hint to figure out if the word is a linking verb is if you put an equal sign over the verb. So, for example, in the state of being in the present, it says, I am tired. If we replace am with an equal sign and you have I equals tired, does that mean the same thing as I am tired? Which it does. So you can pretty much identify am as being a linking verb that shows your state of being. And we're going to practice. You do not have to write these down. I just want you to follow along and get a good understanding of what a verb is and then if it's an action or linking verb. So number 1 says, I am hungry. So just like a few seconds ago, if we put the equal sign over am, I equals hungry, yes, that's true. So am is going to be a verb, and it's going to be a linking verb. And number 2, Plato ran after the frisbee. So our verb that we can physically do is ran. Number 3, we were late for the show. Okay, this one's a little tricky, but it is a linking verb, and it is were. So we equals late for the show. That's true, so were is the verb. And Sally jumped over the hurdle. And what is the action that we can do? We can jump. So jumped is going to be our action verb. Now, for your own practice, you do not have to write the sentences. All you have to do is write down the verb that you find in each sentence and then identify it as either action or linking.